The what do we call this? The Independent. I don't even know what this newspaper's called now. Helen, vegan parents.
Yes.
Now, this is about them being told by doctors, if you've got a very small child and you're a vegan, you need to think carefully about what you're feeding the child. Is that right?
Yes. I mean, I'm obsessed with sustainability at the minute. I'm really trying to, my goal at the minute is to try and be self-sufficient, and that's like a long-term thing, and I'm way off that. But I'm a dairy farmer's daughter, I'm health conscious, I'm planet conscious, so I hear all of the arguments. I think you say vegan to some people and it's like a red rag to a bull. People get so angry on both sides of the fence, and actually we've forgotten the ability to discuss and debate, and this is what this is about. It's about a recommendation. If you want to have your kids on a vegan diet, you're talking about cutting out big food groups, so nutritionists are saying you need to be aware of what you're putting into their bodies, you need to supplement those diets if you're going to cut out all of those things.
So what are you missing? That's what I don't understand.
Well, if you're cutting out all dairy, you're cutting out a huge big chunk of vitamins.
Oh, dairy goes as well, yeah.
So obviously a lot of vegans are saying, no, you can find those elsewhere. Of course you can, but they're not as readily available.
What would you need to supplement it with if you can't eat dairy? That's what I don't quite understand. I mean, if you can't eat something, what do you replace it with?
Well, there's vitamins, there's alternatives, there's
vitamin pills.
Well, that's what some people are suggesting, which is I don't put my kids on a
we're raising
diet.
a generation of astronauts. I mean, in the end, surely you can't get nutrition from eating pills.
Well, no, exactly, and that's what nutritionists are saying. They're saying it's all well and good everybody being excited about a vegan diet, but let's do it in moderation and let's supplement it.
I don't understand how young kids can be vegans, because I've got 2 little nephews and I love them to bits, but you have to eat an awful lot of vegetables if you're a vegan, right?
Yeah.
And my nephews, typical kids, like try and get them to eat broccoli. I mean, you'll be there for a year.
Now, the line that you do there is you say, if you want to be the Hulk, eat broccoli because that makes you green.
Right.
I
think they still wouldn't eat the broccoli, and I've
got 2 kids who love broccoli, strangely. They're quite fussy about other things. So broccoli actually is an issue. But you're a part-time vegan, is that right?
Yeah.
What is it, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, or...?
No, I just try and be vegan a couple of days a week.
Right.
And I know that makes people laugh.
No, Megan does that as well, and she can do no wrong. She's a vegan, is it twice a week?
I can't remember what the term is, but it's something like...
Flexitarian.
Yeah, flexitarian, but where she's a vegan, I don't know, 5 days a week, and then she's not...
No, is she a vegan at weekends? But does it not feel strange that you... How do I put this? Cows still die. Because on a Friday, you will eat a steak.
Oh, you're talking to a dairy farmer's daughter. I think this is all about being conscious of where your food comes from,
right,
and being responsible and knowing that there's a consequence.
But I'm just, what I don't understand, Helen, is if someone's a part-time vegan, it means that it's wrong to eat meat on Tuesdays, but not on Wednesdays.
No, I don't think it's wrong.
Okay. I may have misunderstood vegans, because I thought the whole thing was it's wrong to eat certain things.
Some vegans get very, very angry about, it's a very emotional subject, veganism.
I had a very difficult incident on the radio once where I had a vegan in, and accidentally he saw I had a ham sandwich on the desk, and he went absolutely nuts. And he said, that is not a ham sandwich, that is a raped pig sandwich. And it got very unpleasant. I realised that even the sight of it had upset him. And that's why I didn't realise how someone can be vegan only for part of the week.
I think you're talking about the minority there, and that's where this whole argument has got a bit lost. I know lots of vegans who are very conscious about where their food comes from. They love talking to farmers, they love engaging with farmers, but at both ends of the spectrum, you've got 2 people who are very animated, very angry, and can't discuss. Okay. And that's, I think, why nutritionists are having to come out and say, guys, let's be sensible, let's be realistic. Kids, toddlers, growing human beings need a range of vitamins and minerals in diet.
Thank you for clearing that up. And in the Sun, Kevin's space